Hey everybody, welcome to the channel, and got the intro but had some technical difficulties with the recording, so this one's just an update on the score, and I don't even have the box score to go over, so I forgot to save that too. So I'll just cover here. We saw these two games already, and that's going to be a great third round game. The Commanders, I just posted that video, 33-25 over the Browns. And the Colts, this is the game. Gardner Minshew threw for over 360 yards and 3 touchdowns as the Colts walloped the Carolina Panthers. That Panthers team, I don't even know how they beat the Denver Broncos. They're a bad team. Bryce Young could do nothing. He got sacked 5 times. And Colts win easily. So now two upset-minded teams, the Commanders and the Colts, square off to see who will be sent to the Wolves against either the 49ers or Ravens. Up next, we got the Jaguars hosting the Atlanta Falcons. Desmond Ridder, who never threw for 500 yards in his life, had a game against the Miami Dolphins as he leads them to an upset victory in Miami, throwing for 519 yards. I had to look and see what his high was, like 200 and something. So maybe he had 300. I can't remember, but he just couldn't miss that game. But now he's got Trevor Lawrence and the Jaguars in Jacksonville. So they head back to Florida. Then you got the Chargers hosting the Cowboys. That should be a good one. What else we got? Kansas City hosting the Cardinals. And the Lions hosting the Seattle Seahawks. They're arch nemesis. They have a hard time against those Seahawks. So that's what we got coming up. And let's take a look at some stats here. I shouldn't wait until after round 3 to look at the stats, because it's going to be kind of dominated by these 4 teams probably. But we'll take a look anyways. Hold on. Be right with you.
Are you ready for some football? A Monday night party? Hey, this is rockin' Randall, ain't ready to get the good time started.
Alright, so here we have the stats, offensive stats so far. Baker Mayfield leads all quarterbacks with 717 yards passing. Gardner Minshew now at 657. Brock Purdy at 637. And like I showed you, Desmond Ridder, he could probably take over here this next game if he continues. Sam Howell is up there as well. So touchdowns, Brock Purdy has thrown 6 touchdown passes, Minshew 5, Howell 5. Like I said, it's dominated by the teams that have already played their third round game. Rushing yards, James Cook leads everybody with 222 yards. Zach Moss has 193, and they played 3 games, or they're playing in the third round. McCaffrey 177. Touchdowns, rushing touchdowns, James Cook, David Montgomery, Zach Moss and Saquon Barkley all with 2. Receiving yards, Mike Evans and Chris Godwin, Tampa Bay's receivers, as Baker Mayfield. But they got crushed by Baltimore, so they're done. Pickens is up there. Brandon Ayuk's up there. Touchdowns receiving, Terry McLaurin has 3 of them to lead all receivers so far. Sacks, Indianapolis is Oda Yingbo. I think that's how you pronounce it. He has 4 sacks. Baltimore's Justin Madueke has 3. Josh Allen for Jacksonville has 3, and Nick Bosa from San Francisco had 3. Interception, Martin Emerson Jr. for Cleveland is tied with Rashawn Jenkins, Julian Love of Seattle, and Yamador Lenore for the San Francisco 49ers with 2 interceptions. Defensive scores, we've got 4. Tyrone Matthew, Rashawn Jenkins, Jalen Johnson, and Camus Gregier Hill, each with 1. Other than that, you see your top run stuffers, the fumble recoveries. Defended passes, Tayshaun Gibson from San Francisco with 7 pass defenses. Some good defense there. So that's all the defensive stats we got. So that's your leaders so far. We'll look at them more down the line. That's what we have now. Don't think really nothing else to look at. So that's it from here, folks. Sorry for the botched video, but here you have a synopsis of the game, and they advance. Next up, Falcons taking on Jacksonville. Everybody have a great one. Take care. We'll see you next time.